Where are my forever advancing yourself people? You all know how we do this thing. We do take it from level to level to level to level. How you all doing today? I'm Priscilla with Priscilla's Greenhouse. I hope you all are having a really wonderful day on today. I finally got this set up to work again. I was having so much trouble today with the computer, with my laptop, with everything. And now the cat is coming around here to scream and holler at me, I guess. But it's good to see you all. And guess what I'm doing? I am trying to harden off these plants. And I've been working with the plants today. I've been watching the plants and they've been looking real good. They're looking really good. These are the garden beans, and the garden beans are looking nice and healthy still. And they have been outside today. I guess I put them outside around 12 o'clock today. And it is almost 5 o'clock in Arkansas now. 5 hours the plant's been outside, and I just want to show you what they're looking like. And I didn't know that I could put them outside so early for 5 hours, but it's an experiment I'm doing so I can know what to expect. This is the straight neck squash plant right here. Straight neck squash plant and zucchini. This is the zucchini plant right here. And this is the straight neck squash plant right here. And they're looking really good. They're looking really nice. And there's the zucchini plant. And I'm hardening these plants off. And that's what I'm doing. I'm hardening these plants off. The sun is getting ready to set here. It's been a beautiful day. It's like 73 degrees right now in Arkansas. And I'm getting ready to, I want to really leave them out. I want to leave them out, but sometimes animals or raccoons or some type of animals will come and they'll jump up on the table if they have access to a way of getting up here, and they'll knock everything over and destroy my plants, and I don't want that to happen. But I just want to show you all today the cucumber plants. Everything is looking really nice. Everything is looking real nice. And maybe not tonight. Maybe I won't leave them outside tonight. I probably will put them back into the greenhouse area. Okay? Put them back into the greenhouse area. That's what I'm going to do. Just let them stay in the greenhouse for tonight until I guess they get acclimated, or I start hardening them off longer. But they stayed out for 5 hours today, and if you ask me, once they get the true leaves on them, what I believe, when they develop the true leaves, if you don't let them get too hot, because this particular plant here, yesterday I put it in the greenhouse. This plant here, yesterday I put this plant in the greenhouse, okay? And the leaves have not bounced back yet. The leaves are still kind of droopy. As you can see, the leaves are still kind of drooped down just a little bit. Well, not a little bit, a lot. And I've had them outside all day and I watered it, and the main leaves are still droopy. But there are some new leaves that's coming on, and I think this bean plant, this garden bean plant will be just fine. So I'm just going to watch it for a little while. And I'm going to water these plants now. I can still water them from the bottom. They'll do just fine. But what I want to do, they've been sitting outside today. I just kind of want to give them a drink of water. Give them a good drink of water. Give all of them a good drink, because I'm going to put them back in the greenhouse. So, the only thing about this box, I don't want it to get soaking wet, so I'm going to wait. I don't want the bottom to get wet. And I'll take this tray and put it in the greenhouse, and the plants should be just fine. I have planted a straight neck squash plant. It's planted behind me here. A straight neck squash plant. I'm trying to take it over there. It's so hard to maneuver this laptop, but I'm going to see, can I show you all what I'm talking about. Hold on for a minute. Let's just do it like this. This is just my compost. I have leaves breaking down. I have leaves breaking down in this area back here. I make my compost back here in my backyard. That's how I have it broken down to make compost, okay? Now, what I want to show you all come along with me. I'm going to show you all something here. Just come right over here. I'm walking around the yard. I want to show you try to get it down here so you can see. See, I'm trying to see what you'll be able to see. That's my straight neck squash plant right there. Straight neck squash, cucumber, garden beans, and zucchini. That's all I put down for right now. And I planted these on yesterday, giving them an opportunity to acclimate to the outdoors. And I hope you can see the plants. Zucchini on the back, garden beans right here, cucumber, if you can see it, and straight neck squash. And I hope you were able to see what I was showing you, because I have been having a hard time maneuvering this computer and showing you what's really going on in my backyard with the plants. But I'm gonna go closer over here by the plants that I'm trying to harden off and let you get a close-up view of the plants. And I'm gonna take them back into the greenhouse, and I may leave some out, okay? I may leave some out, but right now what I want to do is show you, if I can get this computer lined up right. I just want to show you the plants right here that I'm trying to harden off. That's Congo watermelon, cucumber, and tomato plants, and zucchini, tomato plants over here on this table. In this box right here is garden beans, straight neck squash, cucumber, peas. I had a corn plant that's, I don't know if it's going to bounce back or not. And tomato and cucumber plants. So let's go inside the greenhouse here. I got it open up, been working in it today. Took the plastic out. I took the plastic off of my pink and white angel trumpets and my aloe vera plant. There's some flowers that's growing in here also. And as you can see, my plants didn't die this year. I lost the majority of my angel trumpets died last year. And you can see the one back there on the wall. There's leaves all over the place. There's leaves all over the angel trumpet, and they did not die, so that's a good thing. And as you can see, this entire bed is a bed full of angel trumpets of different colors. Okay? And I'm going to put my laptop inside of here. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to bring the plants inside of the greenhouse. And I'm going to leave them in here. I won't have any heat on tonight. They don't need any heat. I don't want them to overheat, because I do believe that's exactly what happened to one of the plants already. That's why the leaves are all droopy, because I had that plant up in here and it was so warm. And right now, from the thermometer, it's showing that it's 75 degrees in here with the doors open on this greenhouse. So I may let the sun go all the way down. I may just let the sun go all the way down before I bring the plants into the greenhouse, because the temperature is going to be, I'm going to try it for one more night, the experiment with the ones that's actually in the ground. I don't want to take a big gamble just because I want to see what's going to happen. I want to kind of really take it easy, because the nighttime temperature is going to be in the 40s, I believe. And that's above freezing. That's well above freezing. But will all these plants be able to take that type of temperature is what I'm looking at. Will it be able to deal with that type of temperature when I've had them in the house all this time? So I think they'll be able to deal with a lower temperature in the nighttime without dying and causing shock to the plants. But the ones that I see outside that I planted yesterday, they made it through last night just fine, and they're growing and they're looking good. But I just planted them, so I'm just trying to wait until they actually start getting a root system all developed and the roots start catching root and growing. Then I can tell you all better, and I can decide better when to plant these. And they're ready to go in the ground, but I'm not going to plant them in this area. I'll be taking all these plants over into my other greenhouse area. It's a real big garden area, and I'm going to be planting them over there. Probably, I know probably early next week. I really think some of the bean plants and things of that nature can go in the ground, because my last frost date is April the 3rd. So I'm going to hold on to these plants and getting them hardened off for another 2 weeks, and let's just see what's going to happen and go from there. Or just harden them off for a whole month in the containers if they don't get too big. And if they start getting really too big, I'll have to take the chance and just put them in the ground then. But what I'm going to do, people, I think I'm just going to wait until the sun goes down. Just a minute. Okay, I'm back. My thing is this. As of right now, I see really healthy. This is a real healthy, beautiful cucumber plant that's going to produce a bunch of cucumbers if I play my cards right, and if I take care of this plant. This plant will be producing beautiful cucumbers this summer, spring and summertime, okay? I'm going to leave it in the cup. The root systems, I just transplanted this thing, and it's starting to grow, because I know I have some of my compost in that mixture. This is 2 bean plants here. 2 bean plants growing in the same container. 2 healthy bean plants in the same container. They're not broken or anything. And I just want to be real careful with these plants. I have gotten them to a stage where they've been growing now ever since February the 4th. Looking right at a month almost now that they have been growing. If I can just keep them alive, and if there's no freaks, ice storms that come through unexpected, these plants are going to do really, really good. And this is my first year growing plants from seeds. I started them inside of my house. These plants were started from seeds inside of the house in that little incubator thing that I have on my page. That I built it from shelving. I put aluminum foil around it, and I put lights inside of it, okay? And if you go back and listen to some of my videos, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I had to do to get these plants to where they are right now. But the area they're sitting in right now, the sun has gone down. There's no sun on them at all. They're just out here. I believe I'm going to bring them on in, people. You know, sometimes you just want to, I don't want to push it. I just don't want to push it too far. I want to bring them on in. I'm going to bring them in just a minute. You know, I gave them a nice drink of water. My thing is, I gave the plants a real good, nice drink of water, and I'm just going to slide them right here in the tray. And it's 70-some degrees in here. I don't want to stress them out too much. I'm not going to put any heat on in the greenhouse tonight. They're on their own. Okay, here I come. They're kind of heavy. Here's the rest of the plants. I'm bringing them in. I'm just going to put them right here. I don't want to put them down because they're heavy. So I'm just going to slide them in like this. And that's where they're going to stay tonight. I do appreciate you all joining me on this little adventure of acclimating these plants to the outdoor temperature. They're inside of the greenhouse now, and there's not going to be, get out of here, because the cat want to come in here now and it'll get locked up, and then he'll get in here and play with the plants and knock them all over, because they have definitely done that before. But thank you all for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel so you can get a notification when I go live, and click on the like button. And I hope you can learn something from my videos that I have here. Get down from there. See, this is what goes on. This is what I have to deal with. Right there. See? You just got to be coming in here and walking all over the place. Kitty cat. Chill daddy. He like he want to eat on some grass. Maybe he's not feeling too good, so he want to eat some grass. Okay, fine, eat some grass. But thank you all for coming, stopping by. And I'm Priscilla with Priscilla's Greenhouse. You take care. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Did I end it?